Or we, looks like we're live. We just gotta wait for a few people before we start. On this severe weather tornado coverage. Are we good? We live? Come on, man. I want some people. Sucks having nobody. Alright. Here we go. Should be getting a couple people on here. Alright. Starting to get some stream issues. I'm not gonna know how to fix it. Yeah, video output is slow. Expect that to occur at some points. What happened to OBS? Hold on. Something's going on with OBS here. Okay, we got reconnection. I do apologize for the difficulties here. Don't know what's going on with OBS here, so hopefully everything goes well. This is going to be a long live. Will be lasting for probably about 5 to 6 hours long. It's due to how long this severe weather is going to begin. I'm going to do this whenever the line passes through my area because it's supposed to be around here around midnight in Eastern Standard Time. So let's go ahead and get started with what we got going on, and some things are not working like it's supposed to. I don't know what the heck's going on here. 30 minutes in, we already got stuff going on. Dang, man, what is going on here? This is not good. If I'm going to have this issue tonight. Yeah, I'm starting to lose connection on my live stream here on my phone. Here. Man, what is going on? It says there's nothing going on. What? I think it's OBS, isn't it? I don't know what it is. This is going to be bad. Because this live stream is going to be going on for a while. Alright, I think we're just going to go ahead and go with it. Because I don't know what to do here. So we're going to go ahead and get started with what's going to be going on. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Storm Prediction Center. And they got enhanced risk stretching from Central Tennessee all the way back down to whoops. That's from my phone. Sorry about that. And we got a little bit of an enhanced risk for a little bit of Arkansas going on north in Mississippi and northwestern Alabama. And we do have a hatch tornado area, which could be possibly significant if this thing's going to work. Okay, there's your, no. Here it is. Here's the hatch area. Like I said, stretches from there to all the way down there. Wind threat, though, is going to be the biggest threat for tonight. You see that 30% there shows the best chance for damage wind. As long as with hail, it's going to be a small threat. We already had a hail report in 2 inches plus diameter in central Louisiana from one of the supercells that's just developed about close to an hour ago. And if we go ahead and go to the radar right now, we have 3 areas to watch here. And this is live radar in central Louisiana right now into eastern Texas. So we got a supercell going on there. That was a little bit tornadic. Looks like it's going to be calmed down. Seems like the big storm for right now is going to be just west of that. We also do have cells developing behind there that could have be the chance to becoming supercells as well. So this is also this is in the marginal risk area. And I have my slight risk, enhanced risk extended back down here. So my predictions are a little bit correct for right now. Then the storm predictioner did show. I will go ahead and show y'all guys that right now. And I do have a lot of stuff here. If we look at my forecast, the only change I'm going to make in this forecast is downgrading moderate risk. I'm going to be downgrading it just down to enhanced. This enhanced risk will be a little bit smaller. It's most certainly going to be from central Kentucky all the way down back into Louisiana. And we do have supercells around this area in that enhanced risk area. That moderate risk is going to be taken away, so ignore this moderate risk. So moderate here is just going to be the enhanced area. So I'm going to put this in here. Maybe it's doing into the white. So the white, let's make this a little bit more larger. So we're going to be cutting this off. So right now, folks, moderate risk does not exist in the forecast now. We do have that tornado threat down into Mississippi. The best chance for tornadoes as of right now is looking to be down in this area here. We're going to have to be focused on that. While the damage wind threat up here is going to be the major concern up there. So, we just got a new tornado warning. So it looks like, no. So the tornadic storm we're going to be focused on right now is going to be this guy right here is going to be the one I'm going to be focused on. This one here is starting to die down. This one here, still continuing with that rotation going on there. So, this is going to be the guy to be focused on. We got a little bit of a hook going on there. Okay, make this smaller. So the hook is going to be right in that, the hook is right. Oh, wait. The hook is right in there. So that's where we're looking at for the area rotation up there. If I go to the other radar on windy here, we're going to zoom this back out. So, no. That's cool. So if we look at radar and lightning, this also does include lightning as well. As you can tell here, it's not that great. Seems like the warm front has just passed my area. So, as of right now, we got, this is not going to work, isn't it? Come on. Come on, I need this thing over here. Come on. Okay, so much wrong with Wendy here. I don't know what's going on here. Let's refresh the page. There we go. That's better. Now we can zoom in into here. So we do have some moderate rain, moderate to heavy rain, I should say, about to enter Nashville. While your supercell activity is going on back there into Louisiana, I heard Reed Timmer is going to be, their target's going to be in northern Mississippi, which activity hasn't really started yet, but it's about to begin. The warm front has just passed my area because the winds are starting to pick up. So getting this warm air is starting to get more warmer outside, which it does increase instability at low level instability. So the main focus here is actually going to be this line back here, stretching from Arcadifila, I guess in Arkansas, I guess that's how you pronounce it, stretching through Little Rock, Jonesboro, all the way up into Murray, and probably up to Evansville as well. This is going to be the main line here, and this is going to be becoming pretty severe. So the tornadic storm right now is going to be right here. Looks like we're getting another supercell trying to develop back in eastern Texas, which will enter into Louisiana shortly. So we go back to this here. Get the updated radar data. I guess we'll have to do this. So, new tornado warning has just been issued. This one here is dying out. So, because this energy is taken away from this cell, this is becoming tornadic. Now, this is going to be, these storms will eventually reach the, so we got better rotation on the northern cell right here. That's about to cross Interstate 20. If I look back here, there's no tornado reports in. Yeah, it's just a hail report. No, wait a minute. That's a wind report. Never mind. Hail reports, we don't have none. Tornado reports, we don't have any so far. This sucks having nobody, isn't it? How we're looking on here. Video output is still low. We actually got 3 people watching. So welcome to the stream, everybody that has just joined the stream. How are y'all doing today? So while those storms are going, we're going to check into the Cure model here on the future track. Looks like we have to choose an area. I wish we could just wait. It's this area here, but it's in like we'll do this area first. So we're going to look at precipitation here. This only goes a couple hours. As you can see here, whenever this line back here gathers itself together, you can tell how fast this gains strength, and there you go. That's going to be the damaging winds there. Like this up here is going to be dying down, and this is going to be taking away in its energy just behind it. And there you go. Getting that line of severe thunderstorms there. Let's look into the NAIA model. We're just going to do continental United States here. If we do, let's just look at the supercell composite for now for the NAIA model. On my phone says 1 person watching, but I disagree with that, so I'm going to go ahead and rejoin to there. There we go. Now it shows 3 people. Some things it's not been working today. This is what is showing a 7.1 back in eastern Texas. Eventually, this is going to be reaching in there. That's where the supercells want to try to develop, and that's why it's high. So if you look at the forecast soundings from it, hopefully forecast soundings work tonight. Okay, PDS tornado. Alright. I don't think it's not going to be a PDS tornado tonight, but the wider this is, the more instability there is for the storms. So it kind of gives more energy there. Feel free to ask questions on this coverage. I would like to answer y'all's questions. It has to be weather-related stuff. We also do have that continuing into the east. Most certainly for these areas here in particular, we'll see the chance for some severe weather. Most certainly, the damaging winds is going to be the biggest threat for tomorrow into the east. So, come on. Forecast, it's a little bit slow tonight. Yeah, it's not working. Everything's slow. Maybe it's just because I have too much stuff going on here. Let's go back to the radar here. So that's going to be the tornadic storm now. Looks like this storm had a well-defined hook on it. You could really tell. Yeah, it really did have a well-defined hook. So there could have been a tornado on the ground that time with a strong rotation, but it could be gathering back up some strength. And this storm here is going to be the biggest storm now, because we got a well-defined area of rotation there. If y'all, I got a question. Do y'all know like a website or something like that that is free to get into the velocities? I would really like to know. Radar scope. Most of y'all probably say radar scope. It's not free. I'm looking for something that is free. So take a look on some things. Radar scope is like $10 per month. I'm pretty sure. So it's going to cost me money on that, and I don't want that, and I don't want to do that. If I start earning money on YouTube by doing this, then yeah, I'll probably buy it for $10 a month. So, our main focus right now is going to be over here. They're probably not going to continue on this one here, because this supercell here should pretty much just died out, and this storm here is going to be a bigger storm behind it. So this storm here, these storms here seems like they're going to be dying down. So this rotation here is about to cross Interstate 20. Alright. If we go ahead and go back here, no storm reports just yet. No tornado reports. The severe weather will be beginning to get active soon. Yeah, nothing. There is a tornado watch for a small part of Texas, stretching into Louisiana into central Mississippi because of these supercells here that have developed. If we go back to the storm prediction, here it is. Enhanced risk for those areas there. Tornado. It's going to be 10% enhanced. Could be significant possible, but can't really roll out a strong tornado for tonight. And also the hail threat's going to be a low threat. So if we go ahead and look at day 2, and there is a slight risk, going to be for the east. Yeah, things has been going on pretty slow tonight. Yes, slight risk stretching from central north. I'm at South Carolina, all the way up to southern New Jersey there. So the main threats are going to be damaging winds. If we go ahead and look down here at the bottom, tornadoes at 5%. It's still a little low. The wind is at 15, while the hail is going to be at 5. Not expecting that to become an enhanced risk tomorrow, because most certainly it's going to be the damaging winds tomorrow. There could be a chance for a tornado, but that's most certainly going to be on the squall line. So I may... If I was Storm Protective Center, I would probably reduce that to 2% on the tornado threat. So, let's go ahead and go back. Oh boy. If some of y'all didn't know, I do have a Twitter account on here. It's called T Young. I do some things. Come on, why is nothing working? Maybe it's... Dang, man, this sucks. Nothing's working on me tonight. So here, if we look at my forecast, on the last forecast, I had a moderate risk stretching from central Kentucky all the way back down to Arkansas, but I'm not going to be issuing that. It's now just going to be enhanced risk because of the damaging winds will be there. That would be the major concern. But this, I'm pretty sure, this enhanced risk At least for these areas right up here would be decreased to here. So I think I could do that. At least by covering this up. Do this and doing something like that. And the slide grids and margin errors could be the same thing. So there's my updated one there. Nobody's talking in chat, but I do have a few people watching, which is good news there. See, we're not going to be focused on that storm because that's just going to completely die off. And this storm here may die down behind it because there's probably a lot of cool air right in the front before this storm is going. And I can already tell that hook is gone, so there's no severe thunderstorm warnings from this. There is a there's a severe weather statement there. On this little cell here, probably mainly for the possible hail and the damaging winds. So that rotation is about to cross the interstate. It's close, but we have no tornado report on that just yet. If we look at windy here, so it's a 709. See, that storm there's been really blowing up. Now we're getting lightning to show up on that storm there. If we go back up here, lightning is starting to show here. We're getting some better lightning right over here. This is going to be the main line right here showing up. If I do get my pen out, the area when we focus on the damaging winds and everything like that, it's going to be right in here. Oh, crap. It's going to be right in here. It's when things get active. This part right in here, it's going to die down eventually. We do have some moderate rain to heavy rain. That's to enter the Nashville area. So be prepared for possible flooding. So right in this black circle here is going to be the area. You know what? I should probably draw that better. So if you're in this black circle here, you'd be seeing that chance for damaging winds. You know, well, that's not even good. My drawing sucks. Alright, let me try this again one more time. If you're in this black circle, right in here, you begin to see that threat for damaging winds. That's the big threat in that black circle. This one here is not the main one, but we do have a little bit of a strong cell trying to go on around the Nashville area. And we're already getting some lightning to show us, so that could be positive lightning, and that's probably a getting strength storm there. We did have some sunny skies for about an hour and two here in central Kentucky, which does give some more instability. We're actually getting a lot of lightning going on right over here, and that's give us a sign that storms are going to be starting to explode. We get a closer view on this here. There's your area of rotation here. Going on right in here. It's going to hit right to Ruston. So if you live on Ruston or on I-20, you're right to take tornado precautions right now. Also, on Winfield, Louisiana, it's going to have to watch the storm here. This red here could produce some large hail going up this way. This cell here is actually going to die down just north of Columbia, and this is probably a similar situation to this. The area of rotation we're looking at is probably going to be right in there. Could be. And we also do have some other storms back behind this storm cell right here. So it's all about this storm right now. This one here is starting to calm down. It had a really well-defined hook on this one, but it's gone now. So there's some good news there from that cell. Let me check back here, see if y'all haven't even chat anything. No, y'all haven't. Well, alright. Then, so, since we're waiting here, I'll highly recommend for you all guys to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification if you want to see more of these. Hit the like button. All those things will help my channel a lot. So, let's go ahead and continue this coverage here. Let's go ahead and hit the play button. There's your hooks there that just showed up just north of this town here that I do not know how to pronounce. And it seems like what happened there is crossing rivers. So that's probably what made it calm down there. So if we go ahead and zoom out here some and move up this way, we're going to be go ahead and focus on these storms over here. So these storms are really starting to gather around Blytheville. You'll be starting to see some really good, decent lightning strikes around that area very soon. We're also starting to see some good lightning strikes around Dyersburg, Tennessee. Now, Memphis, you'll get into this pretty soon. This, as you can tell here, we are starting to see some moderate to heavy rain developing going on along that line. Like I said, this severe weather tornado coverage will probably last a few more hours or so. At times, I'll probably get bored and probably let y'all show the radar. Like I said, if y'all know a website that is free that shows velocities, let me know, because that's going to be very useful to use to predict tornadoes. It really does. So if we go around the Nashville area, your weather right now, it's going to be probably cloudy. It's going to start pouring that rain soon. Seems like it's starting to calm down now. Bowling Green, you're getting some light to moderate rain. Same thing for Elizabethtown. Don't work that way, doesn't it? So, like I said, welcome to everybody that is joining to live stream. I'd say welcome. So, yeah. Around 12 o'clock, I'll be getting hit by this line. So, this whole time, we're going to be seeing this line here develop. So, also this radar here in particular updates pretty well. See, the last time this update was pretty much like 4 minutes ago or so, like that. Alright, so right now our focus right now is going to be down here. Ruston should be a shelter. Monroe, Louisiana should be these line of strong thunderstorms. These storms here could have a capable of producing a tornado. It could. Now around Winfield, you're seeing a lot of lightning strikes. And it seems like that number is starting to go down, which means though those are negative lightning strikes, and that means that storm is dying down. And pretty much seems like how I can tell here is the amount of lightning strikes that happens. And I can tell the Ruston storm has started to see spikes of lightning strikes just north of Ruston. And that means the storm is starting to gain more and more strength. So, Farmerville should be keeping an eye on this. Should be getting ready to be at your shelter. At this time, we got a well-defined hook. Probably tell where the vessel cyclone is. Tell in that green area. See, there's your area of rotation going on there. Seems like he's been struggling at times. Nashville would be starting to get into this. Just east of Templesville is starting to get a lot of lightning, so there's some confidence there that this storm is starting to gather together. Even some lightning around back here as well, trying to come up. Cherry Valley, you're starting to get a lot of lightning as well. Ran some little cells here forming right in front of the line, like around Pine Bluff. that line is actually starting to gather up. We also got another line forming just right in front of that, so there could be some multiple routes of strong to severe thunderstorms to roll through down those areas. Now, the worst of it is not gotten here yet. This is just the beginning. I'll say the worst of it is probably going to be around probably 9 o'clock p.m. in Eastern Time. In Central Time, it will be 8 o'clock. Like I said, you could ask any questions you need to. The last time I did a tutorial was actually up at the North.5th, and then before that, I got a good amount of people on live stream doing live stream down this area in particular. So let's look at let's go to this radar right now. Let's see if we got to do 80 warnings or anything. No, we don't, but I think I'm going to refresh it. This is more well-defined radar right here. This also shows the warnings and stuff like that. Okay. So there's some good news here. This storm here is dying now, so we're probably going to be moving away from this area. We do have some thunderstorms here that may become supercell like that one just there. This part still got some energy around it. This storm cell here in particular seems like it's calming down. We still got that little hook still going on there. Let's look back at the reports here. Storm reports. Okay. Alrighty, guys. We have a tornado just reported. And this is on, let me see here. And it's this cell right here. It has produced a tornado. It seems like it was back here or something like that. We'll start to see that in motion. Here we go. So see, this is the cell that produced a tornado, but it seems like the tornado report was back here. So that was probably an hour or two, probably over an hour ago. Probably when that occurred. And this is a long track supercell right here. The hook has pretty much just crossed the Interstate 20. This one thing was OBS Studio having some issues. Maybe I have too many of these guys open, too many windows. So I'll probably just close my no. Alright. Alrighty. Ooh. Click off COD Meteorology. See if that helps. Ah, crap. Come on, reconnect. What is up? I don't know what's going on. Hey, got a like. Thanks for that like. This is interesting. A lot of things working on tonight. Alright, there we go. It's loading. There we go. Don't worry, I can see your all's chat wherever I'm on this screen. Feel free to ask any questions. Okay, what is so Nashville, I think you're not going to get rain because this is probably now starting to shift more to north and more to the north now. Really see that. Now this wave here is not going to take away its energy here. These storms back here will take away its energy. You can tell that the line is really starting to gather together. And this line here is just starting to stretch from the Kentucky and Tennessee state line through Tennessee into Arkansas. And then ends down around Arkansas. While we're getting some supercell activity going on down here. So, seems like we had a tornado. I should not be doing that because it screws up everything. Alrighty. Let's go back to this radar. So we're going to refresh it. That warning should be expired by now. They're probably just going to let it expire because that storm is... Oh, man. We're losing everything tonight, aren't we? Okay, there we go. Just gotta hit the refresh button a couple of times and it works. Alrighty. Dang man. The live stream itself is still going though. Overall. Yeah, I could tell some people are leaving. I do apologize, guys. Don't know what's the issue, but it seems like we're going to have to deal with it if we're going to want to continue this. Yeah, I can tell lightning is starting to become more active now, right in this area here in particular. Let's see if we have any new severe thunderstorm warnings, anything like that. Is that a little speck? Okay, enough. There's nothing there in particular. There is no, there's only a tornado watch. Most certainly, they're probably going to strike in that tornado watch that's in Texas and more into Louisiana. And I've got some news that they're going to issue a severe thunderstorm watch, most likely for this area in particular here, wherever these storms start to get acted up. Looks like we're starting to see that. Storm reports are there was a tornado on the ground, but now that there is starting to diminish now. So there's some good news there. Yeah, I think everything's going slow tonight. Let's see. So we'll keep this radar going. We will keep it going because there's probably some cells to watch. Probably will go. I wish Wendy has watches and warnings. That'd be a nice addition to their radar and lightning. Lightning is a good thing to be added onto. So right now there's nothing active, just a tornado watch issue. We do have a couple flood warnings for a couple creeks or rivers, but so it's just this cell that I'm watching. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a hook. Maybe trying to come up there. Let's see if it'll issue a tornado warning or not. If I have velocities, I could probably tell. Because the only thing I have if there's a tornado on the ground or not is by the reports. Alright. Oh boy. Most of the news has gone off, so I will have radar pulled up on my TV though. So pretty much this is just a general a lot of rain in western Kentucky. It's because I see a lot of clouds heading somewhere. right. Excuse me. See, that cellular had real good hail core, but now it's got like no lightning, and you can tell that hail core is gone. We'll see if any lightning shows up around Ashland. Oh yeah, there is lightning showing up. There's some news that storm cell right there on part of that line is probably going to do something. So Ashland, you probably had to use caution on that storm there. If I'm not going to get like a lot of people, then this stream's not going to be worth it. But I will probably make a live stream on my phone and live stream the weather. I'm going to be outside my window. So that's something I will definitely do. Probably the people in Eastern Standard Time will probably be asleep. But I know there's some people that live in Central Standard Time. So when this line here gets through here in Kentucky, it's supposed to be at like around midnight. Or say 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. That stream probably will go on for about 20 minutes. Probably. So it's not going to be a long one. I mean, if this is going to, like, this amount of people, if this is going to continue like this, I'm probably just going to quit on this live stream because there's no point of doing it for just having, like, 1 or 2 people watching it, It's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth my time. But things will get active soon. We're just going to have to see. I am starting to get some rain on my window, though, from just light rain. Yeah, I think I'm so probably the chances of in this live stream right now is probably 60% out of 40. Because OBS Studio's not having a good time on this live stream. Second of all, I'm not getting a lot of people. Third of all, there's not too much activity to cover. That's 3 pretty good reasons. 40% chance it's just staying on here. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see if Twitter works. Things have been going pretty weird. Yeah, just look around Twitter. Yep, I was right. Look at that. Say Reed Timmer was tracking the Columbia, Louisiana, so he actually got down there just in time. The next one is along the I-20 corridor near Ruston. We're tracking that, and now it's gone, so they didn't get there in time. But don't worry, Reed. You'll get another cell try to pop up soon. And that one cell's along that line. 1 hour ago, Atlanta. So I think that was the report right there 1 hour ago. Confirmed tornado just west of Atlanta, Louisiana, not Atlanta, Georgia, just Louisiana. Yes, I do have a Roblox account. Let's see. So this tornado watch is a few tornadoes likely, scattered up to quarter-size hail, scattered gusts up to 70 mile per hour winds likely. So we did have supercells down there. Good thing I was tracking it. Second National Service at Louisville. They got some news. Enough, it's working, man. My account is Nov.5th fan. I'll probably check it out. Roblox is starting to get more and more boring now, so I'm getting out. I'll be on there less and less often now. You know, I don't do gaming stuff on my YouTube channel because it'll just be a mess. Alright, let's see. And refresh the page, see if we got any new warnings in place. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Not new any warnings yet. Nothing new. Yeah, that cell's dying down. I think we're gonna quit this area here because I think nothing's really gonna come up now. We do have a couple cells back here, but I think they're gonna die down because they're all following the same path, so they're gonna run into some cool air. So I think we're done with this area here in particular. I think we're just going to be focused on this area here in particular. Let me see if we can find us another area in particular. Let's see if we can find a better area. Let's see. Western Memphis area. Okay, this will be a good area to track. Oh yeah, this is going to be a good area to look at. There we go. Here you all guys go. See here, we're starting to get some heavy rain along that line. Starting to be coming together now. Starting to coming together. We do have cells in front of it that could form another line of thunderstorms. So you could have multiple rounds of thunderstorms with damaging wind threat. So this kind of covers a good chunk of the severe weather area. This covers northern Mississippi, northeastern Arkansas, well, most of eastern Arkansas, western Tennessee, very far southwestern Kentucky, southeastern Missouri, and very far northwest Mississippi. So this is a good area to look at around the Memphis area because I think Memphis is in the bullseye of this. No warnings in yet. There's nothing. There's a tornado watch just down here. Why would be special rain being on there? Don't understand that. Okay, this area here, that's a flash flood warning. Alright, seems like the radar is picking up some moderate rain for my area, so we're probably just going to see some of that moderate rain come through. because probably from that daytime heating. But that's not going to take all the energy away, though. Not sure what to do now. I'm not 100% sure. Guess I could just look around my phone here, see what's going on. Hopefully, get some more people. And yeah, snow. Supposed to have like an Arctic blast. This weekend into next week, an Arctic blast for a good chunk of the United States. Probably make a video on that soon. If y'all got any questions, feel free to ask. See, let's go back to live stream my phone here. See if any questions y'all got. There's only one person watching, which is pretty unfortunate. Don't know. Think some percentage are getting higher now. This line section now starting to gather together closer to Memphis, Jackson, Tennessee. I'll probably give this live stream about 10 minutes, probably. If this live stream don't go well, then I'd probably just leave. Because anything's not going well on this stream. I don't like it. Any new watches or warnings or anything like that. Okay, no new warnings, but what I'm starting to see here, if I get my pin out, right in the last minute, we're starting to see a little bit of a bow echo coming in there. This bow echo is going to push most likely about this direction. One of those directions where you see little bow echoes like that, wind damage, it can be pretty destructive, and, well, not really. Like, it can get some serious winds, probably up to miles per hour, maybe up to 70 possible. And when you get bow echoes like that, if a bow echo is like here's your, dang it, come on. Like your storm is like this, and you got like a bow echo like this. You can see destructive winds there. And that can probably have winds up to probably like, probably say 70 miles per hour. But most bow echoes pretty much just shows up 60 to 70. Just pretty much general. And that's what you gotta be careful about when you see a bow echo. A lot of stuff on my phone, on Twitter. Okay, the Storm Prediction Center has updated their outlook. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. Or is it for tomorrow? I don't know. It says on my Twitter here that they updated their forecast. Oh, it's just only the thunderstorm outlook, not this. OBS Studio is not working like the way it's supposed to. So guys, I may just end it here just because there's 2 reasons. One reason is there's not many people watching it, and so there's not really much of a point making a very long live stream tonight. But be prepared for a secondary live stream, probably around 12 or 1 o'clock in Eastern time in the morning, and that's probably about so it's about to reach it's close to 8 o'clock. So probably 4 hours away from the secondary live stream. So this live stream's been going on for over an hour, so this is probably a good time to stop here. So drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, follow my Twitter account. It's called T Young. I'll see y'all.